Hi, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium and wellness guide, bringing you our reading for the week of January 9th through January 15th, so Monday through Sunday. And I'm really excited because we're using three cards today from two different decks, and two of the cards are from this deck that is brand new to me, which my wonderful friend Abigail Thurston gave me for Christmas. And it is the Ask Your Guides Oracle deck by Sonia Choquette. And it's brought a new energy to things, a lot of connection to some of our wiser spirit guides. So we've got two cards from that deck, and then we've got a third from, ironically, the first deck I ever got, which is the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck. So this week we've got knowledge coming from a lot of our very wise guides, combined with a little bit of manifestation and magic energy. So really nice combination. And card number one from the Ask Your Guides deck is Victory and Divine Helpers. Now, the message coming along with this reminds me somewhat of one of the sixes in tarot. It's either sword, I believe it's swords or wands, which is sometimes called victory, meaning have faith that you're on the right path and that you're going to see success with everything that you are working on right now. It may not come along as quickly as you would like it to, but you've laid the groundwork and you're going to see success. And the message of the divine helpers is just a reminder that if there are factors that are slowing you down or making it challenging for you, those divine helpers on the other side are helping you, even if you don't have maybe as much help here in the earthly plane, achieving your goals and your vision of success. So that's card number one. Card number two from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck is, interestingly enough, two cards that got very stuck together, which is a very interesting surprise. I'm going to start with the first one that I had originally drawn, Soulmate Relationship. New romance with a spiritual focus is the word I'm getting, is coming into your life soon. So be open to it and keep in mind that the energy of romance, it's usually romantic. For most of you it will be, but be open to the idea that it may feel romantic, but it could be more applied to your work. So it really could be either one or even both. The feeling of romance is, wow, I'm swept off my feet. I'm so giddy. I just feel like I'm on a cloud nine. Be open to that from anyone in your life. You could be feeling that even with someone of the same sex. And again, it may not be necessarily romantic, like that kind of a chemistry, but watch for that feeling. It's a good sign that you were on the right track. And card number three from, again, the Ask Your Guides deck by Sonia Choquette is Deprivation. And so our prosperity guides come in to really help us with this message. This is sometimes a tough message. The message with this is that right now, if you're feeling like it's taking longer than you would like for goals to be achieved and for success and for recognition, it could be because of what's missing in your life. Now, it may feel a lot like what may have been missing in childhood. So there may be the subconscious tendency to feel like, oh my God, like, is this ever going to come through? Are things ever going to change? How long has it been this way? The message is to just be aware that when things are tough and certain things are missing in your life, especially if those are the same things that were missing when you were a kid, that you may get into an energy of lack, of this is what I don't have, here's what's missing, why is this still missing? Just watch for yourself to get into that energy, and when you hear those thoughts swirling of, oh my God, this again, just take a deep breath and say, all right, put the kibosh on it. Put the kibosh. And the reason is that when we get into that energy of oh my gosh, this again, or I still don't have this, I still don't have this, what's going on? We tend to bring more of that to ourselves. We tend to send that energy out, and that's what we keep getting. So it's a matter of just putting the kibosh on that. And again, I'll be honest, I had selected these cards, taken a peek at them, and kind of taking a little preview. And then I'm noticing that when I picked up the card for Magical Mermaids, another one stuck to it. So we're going to just take a quick look at it. The message is time to move on. And interesting that it comes up right after this message about if you have those patterns, just take a pause and recognize them. Move on specifically from old thinking patterns is one of the biggest messages of this. Old thinking patterns. Move on from them. Recognize them, just put up a mental stop sign and say, move on. Move on. Get into an energy of gratitude and faith. Now here's the key. There may indeed be some situations in your life. It could be career related. It could be relationship related, friendship or romantic. It might be in your best interest and highest good to say, it is time to move on. The key to recognizing that is recognizing if you do indeed have a tendency to get into that energy of deprivation or lack. Why is this still missing? Why is this still missing? Then we tend to have a fear, right? And we may be afraid to leave those old situations. So again, we put a kibosh on that. Say, all right, what's working? What is there? What do I have? Something else maybe isn't serving me. I'm going to move on from a place of faith. And the reason for that is when we create a healthy vacuum in our life, all the wonderful things come in. And that's one way that we unblock ourselves, right? Is by being able to recognize if something just isn't the best thing for us anymore. Get it right out of the way so all the good things can come in. Again, this is Heather Coleman, your intuitive medium. Thank you for joining me for this week's reading. I'm wishing you a beautifully happy week. Stay warm. Hope this video resonates with you. And I'll see you again back here soon. StrengthOnTheRun.com. Check it out. Check out the Facebook page. Have a wonderful week.